Hello everyone and welcome to this video. Today we're gonna do some quick Python and we're gonna create a Python file that can crack the zip file password. So we need a password list file, so it's gonna be a txt file. You can download it from internet or you can create it by yourself by a password that you may have it. So I downloaded and I have a password list here and a zip file for cracking that should be locked in here. So for access you need password. So let's do it so quick. We're gonna create a new file, so gonna name it password.py. I'm gonna open it with VS Code. So let's start coding here. So we need to, let me zoom in some. First of all, we need to import zip file library, so you don't need to install it like pipeline install. It's the library in Python. So we go for import zip file, and we're gonna create a function here like crack underline zip file, and we need two inputs on this function. One is the file that we want to crack, and one is password list that we're gonna set it up for this cracking. So first of all, we need to open that password list that we have, so we do it with open password list file. So I'm going to use it here, and we're going to separate it with each line as a password and use it as a file. So passwords f dot read lines. So first of all, we should read this text file here, and we're gonna save it as an array. So we're gonna split it as each file should be each line should be a password. So we have an array of passwords here, so I'm gonna name it as a passwords, and we're gonna do so for passwords. So I'm gonna name it password and passwords. Gonna read it one by one, and then I'm gonna strip the password for any anonymous characters. So I'm gonna set it passwords dot strip. Strip, and let's say it, we're gonna try with zip file dot zip file. So I'm gonna set up the file address here. I'm gonna load the file. File address is zip file here, and I'm gonna name it as like ZF. Then I'm gonna try to extract, and this means I'm gonna use the password here. I try to ZF dot extract. I'm gonna name it pwd password dot encode. And if password found, I'm gonna say it like print f and password is password. Then I'm gonna return the correct password here. And in case the password is wrong, I'm gonna set it here as an exception, and I'm gonna print the checking password that I'm doing, like checking password, and then I'm going to continue on this while. And if none of it found here in 4, so I'm gonna say print password not found if it's not successful on searching the password, and I'm gonna return none here. So in this code we try to check the password list. Sorry, this one, it should be easy. I'm gonna check the password list that I have here, and I'm gonna check each line as a password, and if the password is not correct, I'm gonna check it and show the password, and if the password is fine here, I'm gonna print it and stop the while loop here, and the code is done here. So I'm gonna just use the function here with 2 inputs. One is zip file, one is passwordless file. So my zip file here is on C user desktop. So it should be like this in formatting address, and my file is zip.secure. So my password list is also in the desktop, so the same address but different file here. I'm gonna copy it, the address, now I'm gonna set it here with password list.txt. So we have 2 inputs here, the file address, the zip file address, the password list file, and then I'm gonna read each line as a password. We're gonna save it as an array here, so then we're gonna have it in a for loop. We're gonna strip the each line as a password here, so we're gonna strip it, then we're gonna try to unzip the file with that password. We're gonna check the encoding, and if the password is correct, we're gonna show the password is, and if it's not correct, I'm gonna show the password, but I'll just show the checking password, the password that I'm showing here. And if the password is not in the file, I'm gonna show the password doesn't found. So each password list contain a lot of characters, numbers, and a lot of things here. So you can download from GitHub or any site you want, or you can create it by yourself. That means it's a lot here. So let's go to check this code if it's working or any problem here. So I'm going to zoom out here. Let's try it. Oh, there is a problem here in line number 8. Password should be, oh sorry, this one is not correct, strip it. So let's check it out, the Python file. I'm gonna do it on VS Code. Let's check it out again for wrong. No, it's correct. So let's start it. Checking everything here, checking one by one. And it's looking for the correct password here. So you see password is showing anything that we have in TX file, it's coming up here. So it's now still not found. Let's wait until the correct password found. So the correct password is 123456778 and repeat after. So let's try it to see if it's working. Let's open this with this password, and yeah, here we go, we have it. So in this case you need a password list that you can create it by yourself, or you can download from internet. It seems that it should be a complete one. Maybe took a day or more to check the password here, but if it's found, you can find it and you can crack the zip file with that password. Maybe the password list does not contain the password that you want, so we need to download a lot of password files to check if it's correct or not. So thank you for watching this video, and we're gonna have more with Python. So just ask me any question that you have in the comments, or maybe something that you wish to know about cracking this password, or a way that we can create a password list on Python. So thank you so much for watching this video.